The title of this poem that I'm going to open with is called Homo. And it's a letter from a man to a woman. Baby, I have a confession to make. I wanted to let you be the first to know because this truth does affect our relationship. And I'm afraid it will have a great bearing on what goes on between us in the near and far future. All of our private and public affairs will revolve around the way we can deal with this situation, this predicament, this natural fact. You haven't really been able to put your finger on the why behind so many of the things I've done to hurt and anger you. I've hidden it from everyone else, including you up until now. But there comes a time in every person's life, regardless of race, creed, color, sex, or national origin, in which one must look over his past, upon his present, and forecast the probabilities of his future. Now, in my past, I have been, at times, snobbish, critical, insensitive, overbearing, and inconsiderate. I have been a liar, a cheat, a no-good so-and-so, and an emotionally unmoved audience to your problems. In my present, I have been, at times, mentally unaware of your presence, your kindness, empathy, intelligence, understanding, and your love, and all while I was paying attention. And I say to you, I love you. In the future, I will at times probably repeat each and every one of these things in a different way. So I want to make sure you realize this problem I have, so that maybe you can understand the why behind these fancy changes I go through, and why I may at times seem a little incomprehensive to your feminine needs. Baby, I have a confession to make. But don't you feel bad and blame yourself for me. You see, I've been this way for a long time, even before I met you. You see, I am a Homo sapien, and I can't help but do the bad things that I do. Good evening, and welcome to the fall preview for Haraka Writers, Reflections of Truth. My name is Sporty King, and I am proud to be a part of this group of writers I affectionately call the Young Prophets, because I am so impressed with their talent, as I was a couple of weeks ago when I saw many of you at the coffee house. And the poem I just read is a sample of what you're in store for tonight. And whenever you hear poetic expression, a subliminal message of life, love, and laughter. When we came up with our theme, we went around the room and discussed what the truth meant to each of us. Thus, our statements of truth are in your programs. Tonight, we embrace it as an acronym, TRUTH, telling reality and unveiling true, her, his story, which is what each of our poets will do for you tonight, tell her or his story. So we ask you to sit back and get ready to laugh, learn, and even fall in love with some of our performers as you connect with them, their reflections of truth.
Let's get Sporty in. Good evening, everyone. My name is Arian Daniels, and I'm going to be the first poet to bless the mic tonight. I just want to say thanks for coming. On behalf of Haraka and the whole BCC staff and everybody here at the BCC, we want to welcome you to our auditorium. And we just want you to open your minds and open your hearts to the words that are going to come out of our mouths, because we have a message and we want to deliver that to everyone out here in the crowd. Let's give a round of applause to the Haraka Writers. Behind me, I have Ronnie Parson on the keys. Let's give him a hand. And Daria on the guitar. The Black Knight. This poem is entitled Spirituality. But I just want you to close your eyes right now and listen to the music and just get in tune with the Spirit. Just feel it. Creating me a new heart that will love the truth. Praise God for the blessing of life, which is breath. Hold deep, relax, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Be in tune with the Spirit. Let it flow like the waters of the purest kind. Let it reflect the moon as the clouds pass by. Close your eyes and breathe. Let God enter the temple, cleanse with righteousness, and walk with peace. Because life is too short, so hold deep, relax, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And let go. Spirituality.
This next piece is entitled Little Girl. Inside there's a little girl wanting to be free, waiting for her chance to experience life and what she can be. Always taken by the hand, never on her own. She doesn't need to be told, she needs to be shown. Don't tell her to never give up and always put up a fight. Let her stand on her own 2 feet and do what's right. Stop speaking for the girl and let her talk. She ain't a baby no more, she learned how to walk. Like I said, she gonna be on her own, so she doesn't need to be told, she needs to be shown. Teach her how to carry herself with class. Be elegant and graceful, not some 3 or 4 trash. Let her know, being a black woman today, baby, it ain't easy. You have to work twice as hard, or someone else gonna pull your card. Don't sugarcoat life as if it's a storybook. When reality hits her, she won't know where to look. Break it all down and let her know the truth, so she won't be in that category classified as uncouth. Don't give her that bush about mirror, mirror on the wall. Snow White ain't the fairest, tell her she's the one of them all. When I look at that little girl, wanna know what I see? That same little girl who used to be me.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Alright, just check. Yeah, there you go, Wes.
Right on, right on.
Alright, piece I'm gonna read this evening is called Higher. It's rather lonely up here on this higher level. Seeing you suckers down with the devil as he feeds to you the shovel to dig your own grave. I will not be a slave to be pulled by the chain and helplessly anguish in my own pain. You see, I have access to the eternal mainframe from which I will draw all of my knowledge and pour it drop by drop, speck by speck upon the crown of your head. So that you will not be misled into thinking that this world is such a better place. Now don't that feel so good? Sort of like mace been sprayed in your face. But I try to erase all the distaste in this. Man, let me stop. In this messed up world, full of plastic girls that are flammable like outdated Jerry curls. If I could, I'd burrow underneath the soil. But instead, I put on my uniform and keep it fresh like aluminum foil. You
back up off me. Most of you fools would take the blue pill and pass up the opportunity to see what's real. Well, I take the red pill every day when I pray to my leader, to my teacher. In the course of life, I'm taught how to live right and spawn insight to the spiritual height that pique my curiosity and release the animosity from within me. So excuse me if I offend thee, stupid. You need not lend me your ears, but the six-headed dragon is among you. It is he that you should fear, but don't call me up when he appears on your doorstep that you ain't swept in years. If any one of y'all think this world is what you see, you better blink again and see the sin that lies within, undetected and outright neglected by you and your so-called friends. Ladies think they've got men when they're really potty training boys who rather play with you like toys and drive this shaft inside, taking away all your joy.
Right on, right on.
If you let it happen, then you probably won't be clapping when I'm finished spitting this poem.
Right on.
But God sent me to be like anything but the norm, perform what is true so that you would know him too. The truth hurts. Sort of like diarrhea with an empty pack of Rolaids. I for sure made my presence felt as I've dealt to your hand only a few of the cards in my deck. If you feel me, feel free to let me know and let the appreciation for the words that I spit show. But in the meanwhile, I'ma stand tall so that I won't fall into the devil's roll call. See how lonely it is on this high level? Thanks.
This next poem is entitled Take Time Out. Not knowing where I come from is your biggest mistake. I try to compromise, so in your eyes, you see the real beauty that I show. Not my outside appearance, but my inner glow. If you could just give me a split-second chance, you will understand me, not just what you saw at a glance. Many tend to judge people from what they saw at first sight, getting left in the dark when the truth will shed some light on that person you know nothing about. Take your time, slow down, and maybe you'll find out. That might be the person that makes the impact on you, giving you positive feedback on everything you do. The way a person walks, talks, and dresses shouldn't depend on how you think they act. They could be on a whole new level of life you ain't ready for it, and that's a fact. So when you look at me, find out the truth. Don't prejudge me, keep it real.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I hate podium.
Back it up.
Alright, this piece is called Makes Me Wanna Holler. It makes me wanna holler when someone dies so young. It makes me wanna yell at the top of my lungs when something wrong goes for someone so right. It makes me wanna scream and cry and fight and just lay down and die when there's nothing I can do. It makes me wanna holler when my tears can't wash away the pain. It makes me wanna holler when the sins stay hard is forced to cringe and turn and cower. It makes me wanna yell, scream, and cry. It makes me wanna give in to the urges and whims. It makes me wanna holler, so I do. Thank you.
Hi. You can do that. Oh no, that's all right. I don't like the podium. Right. This next piece is called Kipling in Jonesboro. I wrote it about the sorrow that I was feeling for the killers and these recent school shootings that we've been having lately in our country, and about the sorrow they must have been feeling when their cry for help went unanswered. I tapped them on the shoulder, yet no one stirred a muscle. Shook them a little harder, and still there was no response. I cleared my throat in desperation, waved hands in front of eyes in anticipation, waiting. Nothing. I kicked and shouted, they looked at me and turned away, ignoring my plea. I yelled and cursed, brushed me off laughing. I shoved them and they became angry. I left the room while they continued to talk. And I returned and stood on the table screaming at the top of my lungs. They covered their ears. And I became insanity with all the voices in my head. My soul died as my mind abandoned me in terror. I broke out in a cold sweat and grabbed a sledgehammer and hit them with it as the tears streamed down my face. Now they looked at me. Now they listened, but it was too late. I fled from their sight and ran to my room, locked the door, and pulled the trigger. And my blood forever stained their immaculate carpet as it seeped out from under the door.
Just like the sun moves from, it goes across the sky and sets. As I've gotten older, it's moved in the same direction. So, Firewire trilogy. Dawn. I close my eyes, the last notes of happy birthday fading in the air, the cake a mini sun, bright yellow lemon icing, candy red rose petals floating around the plate, orange candles blazing arranged like a fire-tipped Stonehenge. I fill my lungs with sweet, wet summer air, pucker my Kool-Aid tainted lips, imitate the big bad wolf, make my wish and open my eyes just in time to see the first raindrops start to fall. God waters what he favors, y'all. Dusk. See, when I was born, I was bathed in the spirits of a sun shower. See how my skin is kissed by fire and water? Osham Ra made me. The mark on my back, tears from the sun, puddled and shaking its image, colored by the light, filtering through the drops, trapped beneath my skin, a sun forever with me. The weight of knowledge and power blazoned on my back. Sunset. As the smoke from the candle clears, I raise my hand to greet the water of my baptism, spread my arms, and I am embraced. Not knowing these teachings and revelations will come later in life, self-taught, loosely guided, as I grow moving closer to Set Amen Ra, near to an ending, through the heavy drops and blinded rays, slowly realizing the power of self. Thank you.
This next piece is entitled Ballin'. It's a poem that I wrote in the time of my life when I was questioning God, society, my parents, everything. I never really got an answer to what I was feeling, but I feel that it was a new beginning in my life. The trumpets resounded as I entered the gates. Angels and cherubs flew around singing their praise. I walked through golden streets, and people stared as I passed. And I made my way to heaven's throne for the final time. There were tears in both eyes, and my soul burned within me. My shoulders hung heavy with sorrow and grief. I entered into the Holy of Holies, and I knelt before the Lord my King, who said, "Well done, precious daughter. I'm so proud of you. You have served me well. I know it's true. Your reward is great in my eternal rest. You've stood your ground and now have passed the test." A crown was presented, but I still did not rise. And what I said next filled all present with horrible surprise. "Dear Father, I just cannot accept this reward. I understand and know too much of you, my Lord. You are the source of all things made, and even though your word won't fade, I feel as if I simply have no other choice. I cannot live this happy lie when I've heard truth's voice. All the anguish, sorrow, evil, and pain have filled my spirit, and I cannot abstain in heaven's lane. With fingers in my ear and try to pretend that I didn't see or hear the black and wretched world of earth, to which you, O Lord,
boys. I'll take hell's fire as my eternal home, where I'll gnash my teeth in bloody foam. Farewell, my friend, it's been surreal, but I must go to truth, where I can think sense and do. I gave him back his royal crown. I threw garments white upon the ground. I gave him back my living soul. I gave him back Christ's blood, still whole. I stripped myself of royal name. I gave him back the spirit without me shame. One by one, love, joy, and peace. I gave to him and signed over my lease with mixed emotions and anguish, strife. I crossed my name out of the Lamb's book of life. And all my guardian angels fell by the way, and legions of demons were no longer held at bay. With one final look into my Father's eye, the tears began to fall and I began to die. And he looked at me and started to cry. With all that was left of my former glory, I strode from the throne room, leaving shock and despair. And all of heaven watched from hidden corners in fear as minions of evil escorted me away from the light. Outside the pearly gates, I looked over the edge of the clouds into the now open abyss. Swirling, bubbling darkness covered me like a shroud. And as I stepped over the edge, I heard God's scream of anguish shake the fixed stars. And I plunged into Hades and felt the flames torture my body. So real, so tangible, so true. Thank you.
The title of this piece is called What Now 2000, and it's talking about kind of a state of reality that people are approaching as things are kind of escalating in a certain As we approach what many incorrectly believe to be the end of the millennium, the most frequently asked question is, what if? What if the hospitals and airports can't respond appropriately to the Y2K crisis? What if the current economic boom suddenly turns into a depression after the end of the century? What if so many people have their lives put on hold if millions of computers shut down at 12 a.m. January 1st, 2000? What if? What if? What if? But I know that's not the question people should be asking. The real question is not a matter of what if. It is, what now? What now? That we won't physically and spiritually feed the hungry when we have a greater means to do so than ever before. What now? That there are a record number of unhappy people in the roaring 90s. What now? That oral sex runs rampant among junior high school students. What now? That America is now doing as the Romans were doing, which really led to their collapse. The glorification of sex, drugs, violence, death, and destruction at all levels of society. People may be able to drown out their problems for a few short hours during New Year's, but we cannot drown out the last gasp of a dying generation. This means you. There's nothing wrong with celebrating a new year full of possibilities, hopes, and dreams. But when the clock strikes midnight, January 1st, 2000, what will we wake up to at 9 a.m. the next morning? That's when people wake up.
Shakespeare make a word, so y'all understand it, you'll understand it to this. And also, I say hello. They didn't say hello back. Say hello back to me, please.
Hello.
All right. I sit watching a spider wind its web, creating a whole microcosm, a world all into itself. Does we know of its traits? The ones which displace it from the rest of things we call beautiful. When I say we, I say we. People who believe themselves to be godly, made in his image. But did not God create the spider? How vain do we feel, or do we even know that we're so very ignorant in our own assumptions? To the spider, we're despicable. Killing them upon whim because they crossed our path, or invaded an area that we call our space, all the while posing no real threat, but just making a way past the vast uninhabited space. A buffer zone between 2 points of interest. Man, look, a spider killer. Man, he just wants to make do. So let him continue on his path at his own pace. What were you to do if impeded on your journey, forced to change direction? What would you do if impeded on your journey? Well, I say, fuck that. And I say, fuck them. I smash my obstacle, that's what I say. I'm a big black spider, bitch. 6 arms blazing. And when I first start swinging, you think I got 2 arms just moving real, real fast. But then when I start to flex, you realize I got 6. And then I start the real work. And my arms move so fast that light emerges, man. And it blinds you, man, like you'll never be able to see anything like this ever again, man. And you shouldn't, because you couldn't appreciate me like you just thought I had 2. But I got 6, man. 6 fists, 6 buys, 6 tries, 6 arms that destroy, defend, and create. 6 instruments for me to spread myself. Black Spider, man, captain, you with webs and shit. Black Spider-Man, I stick to walls, strength amplified by 8. I seal my own fate. And I stand alone looking at you as you all fall away.
I forgot to introduce myself the first time. My name is Sean, and I've been in Haraka Writers. This is my 3rd semester. And what really got me interested in Haraka Writers is this piece I'm about to read to you. Because I was making a turning point in my life. And it's kind of what spurred me on to move on and do other stuff that you may or may not have seen like throughout last year or so. The title of this piece is called Out of Birth. When I was born, the first feeling I had was anger. The commonly known reason for this is that we were angry that we had to leave our mother's womb. A comfortable, safe little place of fluid in which we floated around in ecstasy. And we never had to worry about going hungry either. But I don't think for one moment that it stops there. When we experience a new birth in the spirit of love, joy, and peace everlasting, we become angry at this flesh in our bodies that covers us with temptation, lust, and a sense of worldly being. As we experience lost innocence through worldly pleasures, we become angry at this flesh because it comes into constant conflict with who we really are in the spirit. We become angry at this flesh because it always tries to make us feel cut off from the words of the Spirit, so that we would never hunger for food which doesn't endure. We become angry at this flesh because it's the only thing that's keeping our souls from experiencing everlasting love and comfort from the Spirit. That's why, when we were little, we cried when we were hungry and when our mothers and fathers were hungry. Because as we're newly born in this Holy Spirit, we know now what and whom we truly hunger for. Our place in the life everlasting
about you. To this day, I don't understand how I was blessed with your presence, overcome with your essence, causing me to learn a powerful lesson. Did I meet you by chance, or is this another test? And will it eventually end up like the rest? Hell, I don't know. I was standing on the balcony and the wind just started blowing. I started smiling, not even knowing that my heart started glowing. And the feelings that I thought I could never gain started showing. Went to grab a pen and words of love just start flowing. So, did I meet you by chance? Or is this another time in my life where it's supposed to set me right? Teach me how to fight the lesson of love, the lesson of respect, the lesson of understanding, and the lesson of patience. Hell, I don't know. I was driving home, went over 2 hills, around 3 curves, and over some tracks. I live far. And it reminded me of my life, the obstacles I've endured and the times I've cried. So I pulled over and I started praying to God, y'all. I started praying to God and I asked him for peace at heart and peace at soul, because I can't solve problems that ain't meant for me. So I asked him to give me warmth when my body turned cold. You see, I was walking along a path when I seen a blue jay and a robin chirping along a branch in a tree. Though we see them as different paths, it was a constant reminder of you and me. You see, I know we may not stand the trials that life brings us, but I want you to understand that God has brought you to me in the nick of time. And I'm thankful for the feeling that you send me, the nights that you hold me, the times that we talk, and knowing that I feel like crying. I heard that. You see, I know that there are things that we wish we could change about one another. Maybe past love in our hearts, and past activities, lost identities, times when you told your boy, this girl is going crazy. But that never changed the way I felt about you. Because we didn't meet by chance. No, hell no, we didn't meet by chance. We met because at this time, at this place, I needed you. Yeah.
Criticizing or sympathizing with a black man. I'm doing both. But I'm also saying that no matter how much I hurt you or how much you hurt me, I will always be right there to hold you up and I will never let you fall. Black man. Sure, you do crazy things, things we will never understand. Like, why do you lie and cheat? And why are you so scared to end up hand in hand? And how in the hell can we keep you off of the streets? We broke our backs and our hearts trying to save you. Most of us give up because that is what we are taught to do. But we have to remember, you are ours to save, and at least we have that when it seems no one else understands. But who has had it harder than the black man? You are the black male, strong and determined by force, not will. You had no choice. It kind of seems as though the Lord threw you out into the streets all alone. No true concept of what it's like to be at home. You became thugs, trying to stay alive. A lot of the shit you do don't seem to make any sense. But you are mine, so I'll at least try. I don't understand how could any sister out there hate someone as beautiful as the black man. All right.
What is this delusion which causes such confusion as it rages within? It is God I must seek to allow me a peek at his plan and purpose for my life. The answer is there, but I'm unaware and want the obvious to stab me like a knife. A wound is hard to ignore when it knocks you to the floor and demands that you pay attention. I read and pray, but don't study every day. So how can I show myself approved? This affliction is a habit. With my finger I can't stab it, for it is myself to whom I need to point. 'Tis easy to exert an outward force, but the blame shifts a different course as it returns back to me. My interests vary, so I must be wary of the time allotted to them. I seek to play and look forward to the day when I can say, that's my hand. I must make a choice to drive a Rolls Royce or be satisfied with intangible blessings. As a student engineer, I'd like to make a career in the subject to whom I've directed 4 years. But what should I be? A musician, a writer, a poet, a teacher, or someone who inscribes code and identifies each node in the arrangement of a computer? I can be all of these, and extra if I please, but each requires time. To work as a cook, it doesn't look as though I'm heading in the right direction. However, God's path is not like our plans, so I shouldn't lose connection. Well, here I stand, facing guilt in each hand as I juggle to do what's right. Don't take pity on my plight, for soon I might figure out that which I truly seek. I must look within, shun every sin, and find what I love. Searching each day, I must convey that my plans are from above. But questions remain. They sit on my brain, but one is the connecting chain. How do I help others and help myself?
Happy! How's it going out there?
Right.
I like to say what's happening to the Haraka riders.
Yeah.
So I like to say what's happening to my boys, Third Eye Nation, sitting in the back.
No time to say.
And happy birthday to Mommy Shine Dale. Yeah, my name's Daria. The piece I'll be reading tonight is called Beautiful Expression. Beautiful expression. Perplexed by your perfection, you got a hell of a first impression with your beautiful complexion. Got me sweating as we converse conceptions in each other's direction. Got me thirsting for another session. I see you as a blessing, manifesting yourself right before my eyes. Took me by surprise of where God's spirit lies. Got me riding on spiritual highs with no reason to hide behind material pride. As we speak, we glide from galaxy to galaxy, exploring each other's mentality. So deep, it's hard to believe it's reality. Is it cosmic? Because when we spoke, it seemed like time froze. Like my eyes closed and we traveled through the cosmos as two of God's souls. To me, it seems so colossal, like a new discovery. To have you as company is a luxury, a paradise without a monetary price, which is very nice. It should be upheld and appreciated. What you have, keep it sacred. It's something precious that Jesus created. A secret palace for some to see is a challenge, but I reached deep and I found a buried treasure which has no measure. Because how can you measure something that could last forever?
Y'all hear me straight? Hey, this is my father, because he hold out and he wasn't there, so here you go. Dear God, do he ever think of me in hard times? Now when it's dark and I long to see a face like mine. Do he ever think of me when his wrongs plead to be right? Sometimes they hold me down and I only wish to fight. Does he ever think of me? Because when all alone, it hurts so bad. You know, even though he was gone, my first word was dead. Does he ever think of me like the face born 11 years after? It's that deep pain, like hopeless laughter. Does he ever think of me all grown up now, one day at a time, and without him, that's how? Does he ever think of me somewhere I have a son, born the first instead of the second? Older now, I know her and him weren't meant to be. But does he ever think of me? Amen.
This piece right here is called My Destiny, Deja Vu. This is something real deep, so I gotta be as serious as possible with this one. What am I smiling about every day? My words, they lack the ability to describe my unhappiness. What can douse the burn of hell's fire, which consumes and surrounds the area I walk in? I swear my spirit wants to leave my body to fly free. For this, my body is wearing away at my spirit. In the middle of Babylon, I stand and watch as they suck the blood of the children. These vampires run rampant in the darkness of the day. Who will shine the mesmerizing light on those in the valley? My soul cries for the lost souls in the ghettos. Instead of showing the black man who he really is, they make him be everything he hates. Beggars of money, beggars of alcohol, beggars of morphine and dopamine. Stop! You're killing me. Killing my body slowly, but you killed my spirit in an instant. You murderers, greedy bloodsuckers. You would steal a father from his child with no regrets, just a death certificate. See, now you want me, but I shall not surrender, because I am the sun. I must shine for all those looking to the sky. I must pour light into the darkness of the world, because I am the center of my solar system. Yet not the only shining star in the night sky, there are more. Making sure that I never grow dim, because my spirit is not mine, but it is God's. Therefore, who dares to criticize the work of God? Whoever tries surely will not succeed, because it is my body, not my soul that bleeds. I have been tried and chastised only to set my foot on my enemy's head and raise the cross of eternal life as my flag and symbol of victory. You can take my body, but you will never have my soul, because the truth must be told, and my thirst and hunger for righteousness will be fulfilled, because it was written. My confidence is not blind ignorance, but it is based on solid rock, the cornerstone of life. Now who can take that away from me?
Life, L-I-F-E, lessons intended for everyone. As you have heard and seen, life has many lessons and viewpoints. And it's always the end result of what we experience through love and laughter.
zoom in if I remember right. I think so, and the other one I think is zoom out. Yeah, drop your hand under. Yeah, you want to be under the bar. You come up to there. Yeah, like that.
No, I said Derek.
picture is for you and me. P-R-A-Y-I-N-G. Picture is frame, you and me. P-R-A-Y-I-N-G. Just get it silly one time. The black guy. One more time. We're about to start in a few more minutes. Let's bring it together. This song is entitled You and I. You and I. And why? Everybody join in. Come on, let's say you in I. Come on, I gotta get that T. Let me get a Y. It's just for unity. I was walking down the street one day, saw my sister around the way. Can I? All right. They gon' cover y'all. The risk is over. The black guy coming through. The title of this poem is You Kept Me Up Late Last Night. I could almost make out your figure through the darkness in which we sat. So I sat and I listened and I felt your every word as they lingered in the black. I closed my eyes, but I opened them shortly, for I missed you in that span. Your fragrance enticed my nostrils. Your voice welcomed me back. Your action called for my attention. Your wisdom rang in my ear. You kept me up late last night, and you weren't even here. Please turn off all pages and cell phones. I'm sorry, employers. When I wrote that poem, it was a love poem to one of the best girlfriends in my life. One who, like every romantic interest in my life, is important to my defining my maturity. The poetry we'll bring to you now is not confined to romantic interest, because love is so much broader than that. Who we love and how we love is a reflection of our truth. Right.
Good evening. Good evening. What's up? I wrote this piece about a female who really got under my skin. It's entitled after her last name first. This is a piece of seduction and sorrow entitled Evolve, Rosario. She said I would feel much pleasure if I could just take a little pain. So as the juices flow, I grit my teeth, reminiscent to where we began. See, it was a dark, stormy night, and I was battling depression. Nesbitt saw me down, searching for a remedy. He started guessing. He said to Nesbitt, "You stress me, and I don't even know why. But put your trust in me, because Nesbitt be your #1 guy." Now, what I look like listening to Nesbitt, knowing his mind is sicker than a cough. But I don't even care anymore, so he can go ahead and send me off. He said, "Tim, I know you got mad drama, plus you lonely and it's driving you crazy, but I'm gonna take care of you, because I'm gonna introduce you to one of my ladies." He introduced me to her, and we began to click from the start. I never knew that Nesbitt could hook me up with a girl who could drain my heart. See, I spoke softly to her, and she listened so well. She was patient with me, no pressure to go to the hotel. As my nights grew longer than my days, I sat there amazed. You see, it's leading to a fatal attraction, but I loved her feminine ways. You see, Rosaura Ebal was the coldest girl I ever knew, sharpest wit of them all, with the physical dimensions to back them too. Intrigued with her body, because swore was coated with silver. She was always glistening. Her melodic voice and soft-spoken words provided comfort to me. She had me listening. "I can see the pain in your eyes," she replied. "I can take it away, it's because it's you that I understand." She said, "Your life is filled with problems, it's clear for me to see. Locked down with all types of drama when only I can set you free." With that said, I Frenched her, handled her like a pro with my tongue. You see, I wasn't very experienced, but I saw Keith Murray doing it hostile when I was young. Now I want to do it, but I'm scared it might hurt. She said it wouldn't take much effort if I just ripped off her brown skirt. Now she bucket naked. And I'm fingering her in the nude. I'm contemplating my next move. That's when she cut me with her sharp attitude. I was stunned that she left me looking like fluid. She said, "I've been stalling too long, and it's time we should do it." So I did. Smoothly she slid, leaving a slight mark akin to a skid. The mark wasn't dark or black like the skid of a tire track, but the surprising color that was beginning to cover my bed wasn't dark or black, but was rather warm and red. You see, Rosaura made me bust, and did so painlessly, but now I can't stop it from coming, and it's draining me. So, laid up by my side as I prepared to ride out with no doubt that this is the end of me and her. My eyes were halfway shut when to me did this thought occur. I looked at us in the mirror. Ironically, through my shut eyes, I saw things clearer. My heart stopped when I learned that she had lied. You see, Rosaura's real name was Eraser. She had tricked me into suicide.
So those wander off and you can't seem to find your way home, Sister's always got your back, never leaving you alone. You see, the black woman is one creature that has never lost her identity. We don't need no map, no compass, no directions. We have been making our way home since eternity. You see, when I think about the chaos and trials that you along with society has put us through, I can never leave your side, black man, despite the harm that you do. So if the grass is no longer green and the sun sets, black man, this is something that you should never forget. That we don't take something just because it makes society frown. We keep the love within to last us all year round. So there's anything that you gain from this piece, realize and understand. I said realize and understand, realize and understand. I'm trying to drill this. Realize and understand that black man, come on y'all, black man, you're sufficient enough for me. Thank you.
Beautiful, Tracy. Let's give her a round. On the same line of relationships, black men and women, it is time for us to build relationships, concrete relationships, based on truth. I want y'all to feel the band. Let's feel the band. This next piece I'm about to read is entitled Building a Foundation. Black people, let's build a foundation. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding are the first steps to build. Securing concrete truth to form a base that is right and exact. Like the square built upright. Like the path of righteousness. One truth. One God. One love. Let the path be lit by the slowly burning candle. Shine like the star that is soon to come and be born. Love brings forth life. Knowledge and wisdom begets understanding. Built on truth. And let the light that will shine be so bright. And that light will shine so bright. Praise God. Praise God.
This next piece I'll be reading is called My Woman is My Peace. My woman is my peace. I hold to keep me from losing control. The peace to keep war from destroying my soul. Mass destruction would be my main function if I didn't have my peace by my side, telling me to relax and, baby, it'll be alright. Because I fight wars all day. These people symbolically spit in my face without haste while I race at a snail's pace. By the end of the day, I feel like a war veteran when I walk through the door. See, it's time for my medicine. My peace is my dope to help me cope, the wisdom to help me to keep me from losing hope. My peace is still and quiet. She calms the riot occurring in my soul. Damn, that's worth more than pure gold. While the world is cold, my peace is warm, a shelter from this lifelong storm. See, I keep a woman that brings me peace, never keep a woman that brings me war. See, how can I ever have peace if there's a battle raging in the core? Peace is the cure for how much I can endure, because until I have peace, there will only be war. Thank you.
This next piece I'm going to read is called Ode to Jessica. Kind of antithesis to what brother was saying. Who am I? Why lie? I'm a friend. I listen. I laugh. I enjoy your company. Who am I? Why lie? I'm a brother. I encourage. I help. Offer a pillar of strength. Who am I? Why lie? I am a musician. I sing and play. I compose. I share my internal merriment. Who am I? Why lie? I'm an intellectual. I read. I study. I expound my views. Who am I? Why lie? I'm a teacher. I read. I write. I talk. I show new paradigms. Who am I? Why lie? I'm a gardener. I plant. I water. I leave the shears at home. Who am I? Why lie? I'm a giver. Where's my energy? Where's my time? Who's helping me? Who am I? Why lie? That's a question most apt to be answered wrongly, but can be determined quickly and easily. I am a book others take and don't return, nor simply thank for what's learned. I am Bernard. I am everything, and also anything which I care to be. But there's one thing that I'm not. I'm no fool. Neither stupid. None can defeat me, not even Cupid. Love is blind, they say, but they haven't seen mine. Mine stays the same every day. It neither rises high nor sinks low. It absorbs surprises, but it doesn't change. My love for you I will not exchange, for you don't understand my love. You've never seen, hugged, kissed, felt, nor encountered it before. It is unconditional. Say I more. What am I? Why am I crying? I am compassion. I feel empathy. Your actions emulate how I've treated my Lord and King. Many times I've turned from him to another. Chess, sports, friends, and my intellect. But who are you? I'm beset to ask. For you 'tis a difficult task to answer this simple question. But I need to know, who are you?
It's called Lady Love Forced Out. Now you actually have to use your mind for this. Just really think about it. Hopefully you'll get it. I don't know, weird questions after the show. I was born in the closet, and now I have been forced out. Didn't have a choice. I am not alone in the silent sisterhood. Sometimes others show me a sign and we eye each other knowingly, holding on to our secret. I have written my love on walls for her, fingers dripping with her Krylon perfume. This creature who looked at me and said, this brown-skinned lady is righteous. I have placed my parched brown lips to her soft black form and spoken words I thought I would never say. I gave it the first time she whispered her song in my ear. Her sounds made my panties wet, and many nights I have ate after my sweat poured because I gave into her rhythm. They say I can do better, have a monogamous lover who isn't banished to after-hour affairs, but still I settle for less. A few hours of her at a time, placing my head in her lap as she strokes my ears, soothing me, but too anxious to give in, blinking the Sandman's dust from my eyes. I have battled to prove my fate, carrying the scarred hands, knees, and injured limbs around as my sick trophy. I have dug deep in dusty basements and back alleys just to proudly take my hands and finger her perfect black roundness. No other has blessed me and left me waiting, pleading for more. I am scared to think I love her this way. Enough so I have placed a ring on my finger and said, I do to death do us part, committed to her before any man. Am I sick to long for her fullness and long lost virgin form, sick to want to bask in her divine nature? So weak, or is her attraction that strong? Am I wrong to want her very essence? Damn, like common cuz, fellas, I love her too. Hip-hop's essence and realness, y'all. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Wes.
Thank y'all for shaking before I get up here. This next piece I wrote is called The Fiend. The Fiend, I'm gonna read it. I hope y'all like it. I think it started off like when I was a man, I'm 15 and good. For me to do the right thing, I have to be alone. My mind is blown, making sure my mom's ain't home. Don't need nobody banging on my door. Hey boy, what you doing in there? What the hell's going on? It's me and you, we two together, all with weed, 2 shots of you and off my feet, I started to get tipsy. Some say you're foul, but I don't believe that. I try to get feedback from you, but you don't see that. Advice from others, you say I don't need that. You gotta find your limits, see for yourself. I pushed all my limits, and at first, I was scared as hell. But my tolerance increased for you, had need for you. Without your influence, I couldn't think or couldn't move. But when I'm with you, it's not the same. I overindulge in you, and I feel I'm to blame. Stimulation I should get no longer remains, so I move to the next one. A higher elevation, exotic and mysterious, a sin mad delirious. You increase my mind state with your nonchalant ways, having me looking at time and space in new and strange ways. Think of longer for today, but down the line, long range. But in the end, I couldn't stand to share your love with the others. Forget them, brothers. It's all about me and you, it's we. Damn, how come things couldn't stay the way they used to be? Now I'm looking for some kind of stimulation to deliver me from this depression. My life was second guessing. Only to find you right under my nose. And I take you, never knowing truly what route that I chose. I get this feeling that if you put me in a casket can, no kidding, I bet you can see my brain glow. But to this I must finish. God as my witness. I swear to all I think that you're destroying me slow. To put my mind at ease, I dropped all y'all skeezers, pleasers, West Legal bitches, you don't need them. But time has come for me to stop messing with you. I'm out, girl. Don't let the fucking door hit you.
This poem is called Kiss of the Panther. Kiss of the panther, with his satin-glazed eyes, slightly blushed from his continuous high. His arms enfold me with his cat-like strength, still, calm, and waiting for the moment to react. As he licks his lips, his tone is soft and black. Slick and smooth, he loves and protects you, surrounding me with unreasonable questions sometimes. but one has to understand his state of mind. This is his territory to protect, and I am his mate, I mustn't forget. The kiss of the panther is soft, sensuous, and anything but mild. He'll look at you with his dark brown, almond-like eyes, with his soft, silk-like skin, strong man hands, and surprisingly gentle soul. He'll induce your emotional state completely out of control. He's a man your heart will never forget. He's the kind of man you'll die with. The panther gives nothing but respect, and to his lover, he gives nothing but respect.
Once again, I go to Mike. I love my people. Let's give our people a hand. This next poem is inspired by my people. It is entitled, "The Struggle Continues." Let us pray. Lord, we humbly come to you in prayer. God, give us peace of mind, quiet our spirits, and don't let negativity bring us down. You are the author of peace, tranquility, and love. Don't let the devil test us and win the struggle. The struggle continues, brothers and sisters. We are still fighting to stay above water. Oppressive thoughts and actions drown us. Rise to the top. Let the sun shine on your mind. Let change begin. Let the nigga die. And in time, gain one's definition will be within. Move with the spirit, the almighty force that surrounds us. Breathe and retreat. Stop taking the back seat. Lead, black man, lead. Teach, black woman, teach. Soar to the sky and live the beauty kings and queens once worthy. Let the light that shines on me, let it shine. Because I smile, because we are blessed. Chosen by God, child of the Most High. Righteousness is our state of mind. Thank you. What's up, y'all? Alright. This one's called Unknown. When I think about that woman that called mine, a figure of true beauty, determined by what's inside. Equipped with a sophisticated mind, provoking even my thoughts like Bible scriptures. Relate pictures of your pure intelligence, adding to your elegance like diamonds and pearls, baby. I'd give you the world if it was mine to give. But I'm gonna keep it simple in the game for kids. You see, my bid for you is worth more than my weight in gold, more than any Cadillac sold, more than any proverb told, passed down from generation to generation. I'm speculating, outpacing the day-to-day competition in the pursuit of happiness. So is you with me? Are you down? Many others are frowned upon, harder than a carcass on ice, because they expose their precious flesh to men looking for nothing less than to slither between your thighs or the inner from behind. Sometimes I wonder why you women do it, and how you women choose it to be the life for you. It's funny to me in a Saturday morning cartoon how you soon-to-be mothers attract stupid brothers, thrust underneath their covers, giving birth to yet another messed up child. Every now and then,
Women like you were born to break the cycle. And I might go out of my way to make you my most prized possession, teaching each other lifelong lessons of love and commitment. I bear witness to your phenomenon like an Area 51 tour. And I'm sure it's no coincidence that you've been sent my way. Me? All right. I'm looking forward to you like a Friday and a 45-hour work week. Right on. You can take your seat with me and rest your feet with mine and unwind that beautiful smile in my direction. Dividing my fears into minute sections and soothing my spirit with a little affection. You know what? You're too beautiful to explain at even this point, and I know the one that you prefer. Only I know who you were.
I wish to give you Someday, beloved, when you lie still and cold in your final rest, I hope to come, pay a visit to you, giving my final respects. And as the mourners look on, I will come and douse your body in a cascade of gasoline, thereby purging myself of 1,000 miseries as I light a match and walk out the door.
These two pieces right here, I love them. They're my babies, for real. Because these are like daily affirmations I wrote for me and all the strong people that I know in my life. So if y'all out there, y'all can feel me. Oh yeah, this is also dedicated to the haters. Let me tell you, victory is mine. Oh yes it is, for real, victory is mine. Every day I pray the Lord, let me keep my shine. Amidst all those sipping haterade, ripping the fruits off my vines. I don't know why these mad haters be putting poison in my soil, but see, I ain't gonna hit you back because your plan has been foiled. I learned a long time ago that life is full of lessons that are repeated till they're learned. That's why I stopped blazing haters, because I was the one that was getting burned. See, to hate another man, woman, is most often a reflection of oneself. Life had me down crying before I took an inventory of my own spiritual wealth. That's when I realized when I shed a tear, I'm my strongest, not my weakest. Using wicked tactics, them haters couldn't beat me at this game. They broke all the rules and cheated. These are my final lines, and this is it. Because I'm about to school all you haters as to why I'm the shit. Alright. Shitty. I am the shit. I am the shit and everybody knows it. Was at the bottom, but they ain't know that shit floating. To the top. I won't stop, can't stop being the shit. At times I may be corny, it's hard to believe. Some people shed tears when it's time for shit to leave. At times I flow like the Nile, enriching everything I touch. Avoiding them sick cats who love to hold shit in the clutch. So as I get my mind right to face today, I look in the mirror one time just to say, I am the shit. Are you the shit? If so, that's HYTTY. Show heads you the truth, y'all. Stay shitty.
This next piece is entitled Fat. Is there anything wrong with being fat? Fat is beautiful, but yet always put down, humiliated and criticized if their feelings stumped on the ground. Do I look like I'm fat? You're probably saying to yourself, if she thinks she is, that mess ain't cool, running around here looking like an anorexic fool. I'm trying to make people realize, ain't nothing wrong with it. Sit back, relax, and listen for a bit. I'm not talking about fat as an overweight. I'm talking about the fact that will get you through the eternal gate. See, PHAT is something you don't want to lose at a drop of a dime. Because what's going to get you through life is praising him all the time. Yeah, you heard me. PHAT. Praising him all the time. You have to get knowledge and understand what he put you here to do. Spread the word, help others, and always stay true to yourself, and especially the one above. Because when you feel nothing is there, what will remain is his love.
Yeah.
But not touching my shit, naps come forward. They emerge from my skull. Said dead after they pass through my follicle, but I know that shit ain't right, because my naps fight a civil war daily. Each one a sentient being trying to do his own thing. Dead never. I look in the mirror and see them find allegiance in one another, splitting into factions, mounting in strength, preparing for a coming feudal war. The weak shall be swallowed by the strong, only to add to the struggle. The king shall come, and unto them a crown. So now my naps fight is one unified crown. A crown of thorns as they interweave and intertwine, becoming solid at the top with spikes that now divide. No longer can they be parted by tooth, nail, or gel. I shine my crown with oil and mist. I strengthen with the finest aloes and fruits, honey to hibiscus. I show a sun to solidify them all together like a natural mortar. And then I hear this. Goddamn nigga Piccadilly. I never heard it, but I can tell you by the way you look at me. Like I'm not even there. Just a bush. A floating bush. A bush, yes, but this bush speaks like the burn unto Moses. Oh, nigga. Thine hair is mystic, thou shalt show unto me no jealousy because you have no freedom of self. I laugh. My freedom allows me to relax. Lazy I lay like a lion. My dreads of me have locked down any quick temperament. Only to unveil a more civil nature. Your Majesty, the King of Beasts, that gato it said, the Panthero Kugeri as I'm known by science. My dreads grow and grow, adding to my persona as a lion and man, a king wearing a crown. Why dreads, you ask? Because a bald lion looks sick without his crazy fucking man.
This one is called Disappointed. You bore me with your pointless attempts at a meaningful conversation, waste my time with small talk, and an endless infatuation with your fantasy world. Instead of stimulating my thought, you provoke my disappointment. Disgust comes over me when your pride sets aside how you really feel. You see, I offer you something real when you claim that's what you want. But you haven't even thought about it enough to bring it up. You'd rather front. Concepts and issues go over your head like a missed joke. But I'm through blowing smoke because I can't pitch what is broke. You can't see me because you don't even know who you are. Matter of fact, you need to get up out of my car. You see, I won't lie, cheat, and steal away your smiles and laughter, and I'm going to make sure everything is right if we stay focused on God's life. You see, I'm much more advanced than mine by far. So you need to get on up out of my car. You see, most women would take hold of a good thing and never let it go. But you act too stupid to even know what's good. You're afraid to let it flow. You see, you can't comprehend the kind of foundation that I want to build. You don't know how to play this game. So why don't you get up off of my field? Because I'm looking for a full course meal with a lemon meringue pie. And it's because we don't see eye to eye that you are no longer worth the try. Time will pass you by, and my unmet expectations of you may leave a scar. But since you want to live in it now, why don't you get up out of my car? I come not to get inside you, but to remind you that every man ain't good enough to call your own. I equip you with knowledge to see through what's concealed and find the real and what is charmed. I made it known plenty of times as to what my intentions are, but you don't seem to understand. So why don't you get up out of my car? Look, I can take you to wherever it is you need to go and give you more than what you're asking for. What? You don't know? Your pride won't let you say it. Well, let me say this. I'm through with your crap. And I was gonna love you for who you are. So I want you to get your stuff out my back seat and get up out of my car.
We'd like to just quickly, Tracy has an announcement.
Yeah. The Men of Phi Beta Sigma invites everyone out tonight at 11 p.m. to the Kappa Psi House, 502 Waldron Street. Greeks at 10 p.m. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. in Stewart Center 306, there will also be a hip-hop show. The price is 2 for $3. And Saturday, there will be a party at the Floyd Mason Lodge, and that's from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. And the cost is $3. That's also on 12th and Union Street, the party on Saturday. And also, the Purdue Student Union Board presents free concert BPOI November 4th at 8 o'clock p.m. in the North Ballroom. All right, that's it.
I'll make this quick. Hey, if y'all like some the poetry from the poets, you know, that are up here, please approach them and say, you know, we liked it because this takes a lot of energy, and so we need some energy back, you know what I'm saying? So let's do that after the show.
BCC Talk, Who is the Most Authentic Black Woman? Black Cultural Center, Monday, November 1st at 7 p.m. And there are 2 other announcements on the back of your program. But as Doria, this has been for 2 months now. But as my board said, we really thank you and appreciate your coming out tonight. Please show the public some love, but most importantly, show yourself some love. Thank you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful night.
Don't bring all that noise in my...
Got me